Hello YouTube, Luigi here. I have this idea for a video that I call Similar But Different. Here we have two knives. They're both CRKTs. They're both designed by Matthew Lerch. This is the CRKT Endorser. I liked it for its colored G10 scale. It has the outburst system, or the fire-safe system, rather, meaning you have to depress the button in before you push it out, so it doesn't open up in your pants. Slice the family jewels right off. It's called the fire-safe system. This is a CRKT Moxie, also designed by Matthew Lerch, also has the fire-safe system. Now, I was in Arizona, away from this knife. This was here in New Hampshire when I bought this knife, and I bought this knife because I've always loved this knife. I always have. I like the blade shape. I like the color. But I had a little bit of issue with, watch how the pinky falls on this. It just didn't feel right. It was just too skinny here. There wasn't a lot of width for the grip to go around. Didn't fill the hand well. So I watched a video that called the Moxie, the Endorser's bigger brother. And sure enough, for some reason, I got a lot more there. Where that pinky, I can feel it. This feels better. I like the look of the other colors better, but this feels better in the hand. And yet when I got them side by side, it occurred to me that one really wasn't that much bigger than the other. And why? Why did it feel so much better? You can see the blades a little longer on the Moxie. Not much. I would say it's 3/16 longer on the Moxie. If we turn them over, they're almost the exact same length on the handle. They really are, but what's different is, I think the difference lies in, see how skinny this gets where that pinky falls? And see, because of this extended spacer here with the lanyard loop, it's not skinny, it's this broad as opposed to that broad. So I think the difference is really all in here. Now these are two really nice knives. I love this. I've heard this called a leaf-shaped blade. Yes, I know, it's probably a drop. But there's something about this shape. They're both hollow ground. They're both swedged. And you notice this one has a larger choil. It's actually large enough to get a finger in there. But I would be careful and make sure you're pushing toward the back, toward the hilt, and not, because you're gonna get really close to that sharpened edge if you just think this is an easy thing. But if you need to choke up and you need to do detailed work, it's there. I'm just saying, be careful, guys. Something that sort of bothered me, I had just noticed it this time around too, about each of these knives, is that when they're closed, you see the CRK, but the T is kind of lost behind that part of the handle. And it's true with the Endorser as well. The even the K, half the K is gone. I just think that could have been a little better thought out. When I initially reviewed the Endorser, I spent a lot of time talking about these extended liners and how they could be potential hot spots because the nice smooth contoured scale is inboard of them and your hand is actually on that. They don't really feel like a hot spot unless you're doing sustained hard, grippy work. And this is so skinny, this doesn't fill the hand that way, where you would not choose this knife to do sustained hard work where you really had to bear down. But this knife, on the other hand, is broader all the way around, fills the hand better, and in both the choke-up grip and the typical saber grip, this fills the hands better. So this is sort of a side-by-side. Two very similar knives. They're really not that different in terms of dimension, except the blade is a tad longer on the Moxie, and the handle is configured to make it, in my opinion, more comfortable on the Moxie. Happy to have them both. Okay, there you go. Similar but different. Two Crkt knives designed by Matthew Lerch. That's it, people. Take good care out there. God bless you and stay safe. Bye-bye.